Alright, so we're live and we're back with a brand new day. If I'm not mistaken, this was probably one of the oldest DDLC mods to have existed. I mean, I'm pretty sure development on it started in late 2017, which is somewhere around the same time where the actual game itself this is based off of was released. Oh, hey there, Awesome Yoshi. Yeah, Natsuki's pretty much been asleep for like a whole day or so, so we're just gonna wake her up. Maybe. I don't think I'm like the only one doing these. But really, there's not that many. No one wants to be bothered today. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'd rather read it together with her. Sucks she's ignoring me right now. I could probably fall asleep right now from boredom. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club seems too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everybody. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, then we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Cupcakes? Did she just say cupcakes? A woman of my own heart. Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Me too. Maybe I should invite Sayori for dinner tonight? I find myself smiling evilly. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, but I feel it changing a bit. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about these things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face failing my vision. Hee sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Can I join that too? Anything you say, princess. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Princess? Yeah. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Thank you for that. It's what I do best. That's a problem, though. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! I knew it. It's my turn to help you, Sayori. I need to do this, for you. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out around all here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Her hair feels quite nice. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that, but I do care about you. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. It isn't weird. It's what caring friends should do, help one another. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again! Oops, I should have noticed that sooner. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I already said I would. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? The shattered tears within my heart. I've always known it from the start. This part of madness will start the show because, look out, trouble. Here I go. It's actual phrases and not just words. These poems are beautiful. Supplies? What for? You know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so we need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Sure, let's go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Why don't we talk tomorrow then? Okay, ready? Let's go. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something, but I find it enjoyable. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull, maybe? You're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I mean, it's just a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me, but I know inside something's wrong with her. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Crayons! And they're the best brand too. Reading the color names, that's one down. So I have to find. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow! You okay? My forehead! Jeez, Sayori, are you okay? Come on, let me see. Oh, hello there, Sansy Sans. I feel like kind of just fast forwarding past this because it's mostly unchanged dialogue from the original game still. Why did I never notice how cute she is? Sorry, there's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Richter. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway like Usain Bolt. I locate the nearest vending machine. It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Don't worry about that, Sayori, here. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, I forgot. You must have bumped it pretty hard then. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Richter, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? How I used to play outside all the time. I would always try and keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes I got hurt when I tried to do things I couldn't that you were able to. You'd rush over as quick as possible. You would really try to get me hard to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it wasn't really your fault at all. I kind of do remember a bit. You're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You really are a sweetheart. Thanks. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Do you think it'll be like this forever? I want to go further. You know what? The only thing I can imagine is changing it for the better, Sayori. You've been my best friend for since long I can remember. Nothing will ever change that. Makes me want to squeeze her cheeks. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Monica can wait. You know she's going to see her forehead either way. Not if I hide under my bangs. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Guess it's too late now. Back in the club room, so on and so forth. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf! Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Richter. Well, Sayori's hurt, so I want to help her out. I made it an adventure! You sure did. Oddly enough, today we've had more time than usual to get things done. Because of that, I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Sort of about the festival. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Wow, that was fast. It's not a bad idea, it's just they didn't sign up for this, you know? I agree with Natsuki. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of strangers, so yeah. We should still give it our best. If we do, then that can inspire others to do the same. It's about having fun, inspiring people. I don't think it's too much to ask at all. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It's the least I should do anyways. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Not if I can help it. This is too sudden. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her inflection is pristine. This has to be something she's done before. All of us applaud. Yuri goes next. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called After Image of Crimson Eye. Yeah, I've seen the original script enough times to just remember some of these details by heart. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. This is almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform to the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structured sheet enunciates with perfect timing. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. That was really good. My meadow. Sorry I giggled. It's a lot harder than I thought. Imagine you were saying it to herself. If I were to have read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. This is what she meant with performing poems. It's just kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Natsuki's next. Might as well get it over with. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem with newfound confidence. Once I finish... What did he recite? It's called, Why Are Y'all Looking at Me? Because You're Presenting. Well, of course people are going to be looking at you. That wasn't so bad. I liked it. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I thought it would be the other way around for me. That's about it for today, so we're gonna write more poems for the festival. But damn it, I'll do my best. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing the girls, I'm gonna have to do my best. I make a quick phone call to Sayori's parents. I tell them what happened in the morning and send them photos of the noose. They are at a loss. They inform me they will take Sayori to the hospital tomorrow to get checked up. They inform me they won't be home tonight. I asked if Sayori could stay over at my place because I'm worried about her safety. They reluctantly agreed. I told them I would protect her with my life. I handed her the phone and head back to class. Crap, I almost forgot! I safely dispose of the noose. Going home together. Let's go home. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? I'd clearly go home with you. She's so cute and fun to be around. She's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, I like going home with you and me together. I wouldn't want to ruin that. You're so silly, Richter. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sayori, you are wrong. I didn't think of you enough. I was thinking, remember when we were kids we used to do sleepovers? What about it? How's about we have a good old-fashioned sleepover at my place tonight? It's a school night. I thought it would be a good idea for us to spend some time together, just like the good old days. I've talked to your parents already. They said it was alright. You what? They even suggested it. Think I'm lying? Give them a call. She immediately calls her parents. After a few minutes, she angrily gets off the phone with them. Fine, but let me go to my house. I need to get a few things before I can stay over. Got it? But I'm waiting inside. Got it? Fine. I order us some pizza for tonight. Something easy. We relax and watch a movie together. You know, you really put me in a trap, Richter. I've been reluctant to tell you, but I've always been like this. You're just seeing it now. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm just happy I found out about it before it was too late. I was so stupid, Sayori. I should have noticed it sooner. I'm sorry for being a bad friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you sooner. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. You know I didn't tell you, Richter, right? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. But this is an important thing. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me, but then I discovered something else too. It feels like a spear going through my heart, so that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. I understand your feelings. You want to feel happy, but no matter what, you don't feel it. Crippling depression is a monster. But as a friend, I will help you. No, Richter. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tighter embrace. Richter. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Richter, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I know what I did was right. I hugged tighter. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll help you. You are no longer alone. I love you. I'll get mad if you don't tell me. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. I'm scared. I don't understand any of my feelings, Richter. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. And that's scary. The festival is in a few days. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. Let's all have fun at the festival together, alright? I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Oh, hey there, physicist. I'll protect you and your smile. She's like an angel when she's asleep. I just need to make sure she doesn't turn into one. After a while, I doze off. I'm dreaming. The same dark void beckons to me again. There's still more to be done. You are learning. You will remember. It will take some time. Wake up to my alarm. I try to grab the alarm to turn it off. Instead I hear scream and I'm slapped afterwards. Yeah, I can imagine it's gonna be really good. It's just don't spoil any of it because I want to go in blind. Watch where you're touching! Sayori? It was an accident. I look at the clock. At least we're both up on time. You can use my parents' room, okay, Sayori? They have a spare shower. If you peep, you're dead! I got it. I shower and get ready for school. I head downstairs to the kitchen and make Sayori and me some breakfast. Omelets and fresh crepes. You can learn a lot from YouTube. My parents haven't been home lately, so I've had time to practice. When have my parents been home? When's the last time I've seen them? I got bored of ordering food, so I had to do something. I feel like another great day is coming ahead. While walking to school, Sayori gets a call on her cell phone. Hello? Mom? Yes, yeah, I'm fine. No, he didn't do anything to me. Sayori turns her head and sticks her tongue out at me. Picking me up after class? Why? Doctor's appointment, but I'm not sick. Okay, I'll wait for you after class. Love you, Mom. Bye. I got a text on my phone. It's a message from Sayori's mom thanking me for watching over their daughter. They're letting me know they're picking her up after class to take her to the hospital to get screened for depression. Determination flows into my heart. I hold on to Sayori's hand and run to school. What do you think you're doing? Hand-holding? What did you miss? A bit more about Sayori's depression, but we already saw the news that she was going to hang herself with in the previous live stream. And if you make the wrong choice, she actually does kill herself, and the game just restarts. Like, that's a bad ending. Yeah, like, you can avoid having Sayori die if you just make the right choice. Gonna get the next one. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where'd this volume leave off again? I forget. Oh, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... What the hell, Monica? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh! The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste time on that top shelf? There's a stool on the wall there. I can get them myself. I just wanted to help out. Just watch me. Be careful. I know what I'm doing. See? Did you fall? Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wawa! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way I'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I'm gonna get a chair, just hang on. A chair on wheels. I don't feel like this is gonna go so well. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through, did she? Once she realizes I'll be dead. Oh, blue skies? Yeah, I heard that was also another Doki Doki mod that was recently finished. I saw like 1 or 2 screenshots of it. I mean, I kind of just play whatever gets thrown my way, really. Yeah, back when I started playing Doki Doki mods, there really weren't a lot of them, so I would just literally play whatever I could find. And now there's probably plenty more to a point where I'm probably not going to go through all of them. It's not like I can look away now, can I? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. It's just there. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get out. How would I set you up? You set me up. I should be calling you that. I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! It's gonna fall! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gross! Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? I try to catch my breath after being punched. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Takes one to know one. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Trust me. Don't worry. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, I must have landed on that page. Oh, it's just... Oh, I thought it was going to be ripped in half for a second. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you okay? No. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's my fault, too. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... I can't press her, so I only do what I know how to do. Alright, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, what do you expect? After all, I love all of you. Not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. My heart feels like something more is happening. I need to take more care of her. Alright, that should do it. Thanks. Always happy to help my friends. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. Oh, Double Denial, hey there, and yeah, Sammy, I see you're new to the stream. Yeah, I usually don't get a lot of viewers in general. I don't even mind that much. I just do what I have fun doing, really. Oh man, I keep having to cut in and out unexpectedly. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Actually, more like passion. Starting up this club and then piano. Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on, it's in your name, Monika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind, let's just focus on our own event for now. I just found out this morning. I wanted to pass the message to everyone, so it's just us today. The girls decide to work on their own activities. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Victor, what's up? This sounds a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? What do you mean? Past few days she's been acting strange. Maybe there's something on her mind. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. That's what I need to talk to you about. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but lately she was secretive, and I had to discover it on my own. I'll try talking to her myself. A few days ago, I went to her house because she wasn't outside ready for school. Lately, she's been coming out later and later, but this time was really late. I found a noose in her desk. Are you sure? Definitely sure. I informed her parents, and she's told me she's been feeling depressed for a while. Her parents are taking her to a specialist at a local hospital to get screened for depression. I'm shocked. I can't believe our sweet Sayori is suffering. Me neither, but I was lucky to catch her before it was too late. I'll make damn sure nothing happens to any of you. You're grabbing onto my hand really tight, you know? You're so funny, Richter. I check around the room and see if Yuri is free. Oh, Yuri. Yuri is reading yet another book unlike the one she was reading before. I didn't mean to interrupt you again. Oh, no. I was just kind of waiting for you to come. Well, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and continue where we left off? Do you mind if I make some tea first? Thanks very much. Water pitcher with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Better not, or else I'm gonna come after you again. That was quick. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Is there anything serious that gets the player stuck? Because if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to go look at that straight away. And you noticed. Why are the DDLC characters in the bottom during SMW and Castlevania live streams, but not DDLC live streams? Yeah, I noticed that a while ago, but kind of just went with it. Didn't really think about it that much, even though it does kind of feel out of place. That's because you're adorable. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh, right. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. So that's so. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Must not stare at chest. I mean posture. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. You can have as much as you want. So, how many more Dokis until you can activate the Ether Gate? Oh, I had no idea that if I... Okay, if I right-click, the text box disappears. I was thinking for a second we could play the game without actually having the dialogue on screen, which that wouldn't make any sense. I mean, sure, the pictures might say something about what's going on, but I think we need the dialogue for something like this. We need the dialogue. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Richter. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I can't... Richter. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. Yeah, I like those dust particles too. Like, I don't even think I noticed that the first time. Can you feel it, Richter? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I didn't know chocolate had this effect on you. I don't think it's just the chocolate. Damn, this is some fine chocolate. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Are you okay? I can't make it stop. Is everything okay? We can go to the nurse. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh god, there's those eyes again. You have pretty eyes. Yeah, thanks for bailing me out of that one again, Monica. It's time to share poems. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Isn't that good news, everyone, or something like that? Well, maybe we could do another. I'm probably gonna stay on for another 20 minutes for this live stream. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori's not here. Seems you're right. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when Sayori's not here. I noticed for how Richter has been getting all lovey-dovey with everyone. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no, you guys caught me. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Oh yeah, that wasn't even that long ago I played Yoshi Gaming's Ice Island demo. I'm not sure if he's still working on that, though. Yuri, what can you do? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. You have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to upset the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. But anyway, that just leaves you, Richter. The one who is truly useless. I give the double thumbs up to show the extra effort. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would go a pretty long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. So do I get to choose, or is it going to be like... Is it going to be strictly linear, or am I going to get a choice here? I'd be fine with that. Of course, I'm going to go with, why can't I have it all? Well, what's stopping me from helping everyone? It's the weekend after all. I'm free all weekend. I'm willing to help the club and all of you if you don't mind. You can really do that? Yay! Hold on 1 second. How are you going to figure this out anyways? Well, let's do this. We have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so how about I spend a day with each of you? That sounds fair, right? How about Friday I can work with Monika and Sayori on the pamphlets, Saturday I can work with Yuri on the posters, and Sunday I can work with Natsuki on the cupcakes. Why does Monika have to be first? Yeah. Think of it like this, I need to check on Sayori and Monika will be able to come with me since they'll be working together on this. Sunday would be the best day for the cupcakes too, since they'll be the freshest for the festival. I didn't think of that. Sorry. No worries. Then it's a date. Is Yuri smiling? Natsuki's not, though. Monika is. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Don't forget your day and to give him your phone number. It's a date, right? Yeah. Where are you going? You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't have a way to contact me. That's true. Coming over on Sunday. My dad would kill me and the guy who would come over. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. More like nuts. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is at home. Just need to complain for a second. I don't know. I'm not even looking out the window. Oh, Yuri. I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'll be the best way, yes. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. This is the most number of girls' numbers that I will ever have in my phone ever. I cherish this moment. Seems like everyone wants to come over to my place. Did free shipping journey all the way to Canada just to pay you a visit. I hope not. Why do I feel like free shipping is actually a dude? She's like, he or she's lying about being a she. Could be a dude for all we know. I'm about to make a dating game about dating inanimate objects because I can. Inanimate objects. Like maybe a pile of salt could work? Hello? It's Sayori. I'm still at the hospital. Somehow my parents know I've been depressed and I'm going through all sorts of tests now. The doctor told me I have to start taking a medicine called sertraline every day. Is that a real medicine? Is that real or is that... No. Sertraline, sold under the trade names Zoloft, among others, is an antidepressant of the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor class. It is primarily used for major depressive disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, panic disorder, and social anxiety disorder. Effectiveness is similar to other antidepressants. Sertraline is taken by mouth. Common side effects include diarrhea, sexual dysfunction, and troubles with sleep. Serious side effects includes an increased risk of suicide. Oh, fuck. Don't let this happen to Sayori. It's unclear whether use during pregnancy or breastfeeding is safe. Like your child might have a birth defect or some shit. Believed to work by increasing serotonin effects in the brain. So on and so forth. Better not have any dirty thoughts. Too late. I try to change the subject. Don't forget, there's no school tomorrow. You and Monica are coming over to my place to work on pamphlets, got it? I'll bring my laptop and some supplies. The cardstock for the pamphlets. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day. I need to give you something. She may not trust you, but if you give this to her, she may believe you. Do not lie to her, to them. What was I given during my dream? I see in front of me a piece of paper with lots of strange writings on it. Oh boy. This looks like some base 64. Wish I could just copy this straight out of the game and put it like through a base 64 decoder. Because I do not want to type all this out by hand. I could, but we'd probably be here for like 10 minutes just typing this stuff out. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's all case sensitive, everything. Maybe I'll do it off stream? Maybe? Just gonna quickly look at one thing. See if this was the same base 64 poem that... No. I want to see if this was maybe the same base 64 poem that Natsuki gives you in Act 2 of the original game. Doesn't look like it. It looks like I wrote it, but I have no idea what it means. I write Monica's name on it. I held on my unnecessary items and placed them in a sealed box in the closet. There, now this room is presentable. Oh, another Natsuki. That's what I love about doing these live streams. Sometimes I see multiple Natsukis or Yuris or Monikas or Sayoris. It's beautiful. See you soon, Monica, I guess. Run down to the door. Oh, Sayori, you're first! I rush outside and give Sayori a big hug. Wait, what's going on here? And there's this dragon otherkin that wants to stick in their tailpipe, so to speak. His penis. Stick his penis into this tailpipe of a car, just in case you're confused. I've missed you. Sayori starts crying uncontrollably. Is that a side effect of the antidepressants? Wait. Probably not. I miss you so much too. Is this really okay? Of course it is, silly. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Richter. I love you too. Where can I set up my laptop at and start working? The best place for now is here in the kitchen, as the largest table to work on. I already loaded the cardstock in the printer. I moved the printer around here since it's wireless. It's a pretty smart thing to do, thanks. Shortly after the doorbell rings again. Oh, Monica in casual clothes. Never done this before. Yeah, she never wore casual clothes in the original game. Stick his penis into this tailpipe of a car. That's another quote for the history books. Oh, what was the last quote that you came up with? Like, you're not being cruel by saying Walmart. That's right. I know who you are. I know what you're trying to do. I know how hard you're trying to make everyone happy, even me. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Oh, shit. Just you and me. You may be the happiest girl in the whole world seeing you again. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. I hand Monica the letter. Monica reads the letter and begins to cry. It's you. It really is you. You didn't forget me. But why did she cry, though? Something is wrong in this world with us. You need to know this. This world has changed. Even the girls have changed. I know you came back to save us. There's no way I could have this nice outfit otherwise. Whoever made this, thank you. I'm sorry for acting the way I just did. It wasn't myself. Thank you for saving me with that letter. That letter? In base 64? How? At least you're not being cruel by saying Walmart over and over again. You were made to believe you know everything when you become president. It fed me everything. It made me think I was all powerful and could do anything. It was a lie. Also, I could kill my friends over and over again. Game after game. Over millions of times, actually. Out of jealousy. Trying to find someone to love. Someone who can understand me. Trying to find you. Monica pauses for a moment and starts talking again. I've tried to stop it, Richter, but I can't. Anything I tried to help just accelerates the madness, so I stopped. This world we were in was personally made so no one would ever be happy. But you already knew that, didn't you? You tried. Even after repairing everything, I still remember. Is this a mod, perhaps? I have no idea what she is talking about. When I try to think about it, my head hurts. Please, help us. Save us. I don't completely understand, but I love you all, and I will do anything to save you. Now you're coming closer to my level? Don't disappoint me. Every night I've been having these bad headaches with a voice telling me what to do. I'm not crazy, right? I believe it's your conscience just trying to help you do what is right. I think you should trust it. Well, if Monica thinks that, I believe her. Now let's get back and help Sayori out. The other girls, we need your help. I believe in you. Still working on the design of the pamphlets. We were just discussing some base 64. You're a real lifesaver. Are you guys hungry now that you mention it? All we did was have snacks and drinks. Cook us a pizza. Okay, I see he's not ordering one again. I pull out some instant pizza dough mix and mix up some pizza dough. I roll out the dough into the pan, pour some tomato sauce, and get ready to start placing some toppings. Oh, I didn't know you can cook. I can write a book on things you didn't know about me. No one has issues with eating asparagus? Asparagus on pizza? Isn't that a little weird? Try it, you might like it. Well, if you say so. I rinsed and chopped asparagus into small slices and fry them in a pan with a small amount of oil. The trick is to slightly cook them, so that way they fully cook when the pizza is cooked all the way. Can you make it half and half? Sure thing. While that's cooking, let me get a movie running. I try to turn on the TV manually using the power button. I unplug and replug in the TV. To my amazement, it's not powering on. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? I'm either in heaven or in deep trouble. I turn on the TV. To my amazement, it works. Yay. I plop the remote onto the bed. The girls are already sitting on my bed chatting. So I heard in class about this new trend people are doing when they come over to people's houses. I don't quite understand it. Can you tell me what it's called? I heard one student calling it Netflix and Chad. But who's Chad? You mean Netflix and chill? Suri whispers something into Monica's ear. They both turn their heads at me afterwards. Somehow this feels really uncomfortable right now. Netflix and Chad. Netflix movies and series with Chad Lindbergh. Virgin versus Chad. Chad Mum. Chad Oaks. Netflix and chill. Is how you end up with children. Enough said. Code for two people going to each other's houses and fucking or doing other sexual related acts. It means you're going to go over to your partner's house and fuck with Netflix in the background. This definition just says fuck. Oh, Urban Dictionary, you are simply the best. So what would you ladies like to watch? He said ladies. Wow. Are you trying to romance us or something? What? Did I just hear the game say, oh no? Do you think the TV breaking is some sort of genius plan to get them into my room? I know I'm smart, but not that damn smart. I gotta think of something. A way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. Oh, I'm gonna grab some food. I quickly grab the remote and pop on the Great British Baking Show. If they love sweets, this show will be their weakness. That's... I start seeing Monica drooling from the side of her mouth. Jackpot. Ooh, I love this show. I didn't know season 4 is out. Both Monica and Sayori's eyes are glued to the TV set. Well, you guys relax while I get everything ready. Canned soda, so on and so forth. Let the pizza cool off. You girls must be really hungry staring that close to the TV, but don't worry, dinner is served. Enjoy. Sayori takes a large bite from the pizza. Yummy! This is good! Oh, this is so good, I can't stop eating. Don't worry about it, that's why I made a large one. There's enough for everyone. I grab a plate with pizza and sit between them both. Now, let's continue, shall we? We continue eating more pizza, talking, and watching more shows about baking. It was a fun time. Thank you for the pizza, Richter. It was delicious. I'm gonna have to add it to my list of most delicious things ever. I'm happy I've impressed you. Wow, it's 9 p.m. We should get going. If we stay any later, it's going to be a sleepover. Well, I don't mind that at all if it's with Richter. Yeesh, as vice president, I can't let that happen. Party pooper. Make sure you be nice as Natsuki and Sayori this weekend. I'll watch it later. Tomorrow is Yuri, huh? That should be easy street compared to the other two. I was overly excited about Yuri's upcoming visit, but I barely slept last night. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. I've been trying to send her animated GIFs to lighten the mood. Hopefully she gives a fuck. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? And now I'm just picturing Hell's Kitchen. I do enjoy cleaning. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah! I'm sorry. Crap. Which wrist of hers did I see the cuts on, or is it on both? I'm not going to ask her now and kill the mood. I've got to be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate to you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Must be both then. So, should we get started? I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, that's great. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of them makes my mouth water. Experience that will want them... well, that will leave them wanting more. Makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. You can relax a little. I was going to use these relaxation things during the poetry event. Like what? Have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. That would be amazing, don't you? What's with the wooden thing, though? It's a diffuser for essential oils. So, essentially some incense. You can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? That's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more in relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Reminds me of the jasmine rice my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. What jasmine rice? I never heard of that. I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. No, that's cursing, not cursive. Like, I know a bunch. Like, damn, heck, shit, fuck, piss, so on and so forth. Cunt. I'm good at cursing. Haven't done cursive in ages. What a beautiful looking knife. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. I have no reason to judge. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Alright, the thing is I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Ugh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I've definitely got to help her. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. I guess it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really badass looking knife, I can't deny that. Where'd you even get a knife like this? This knife is badass. I'd like to keep it. Curious of its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow! Richter! Why'd you do that? I didn't think it would be that sharp. Yikes. She must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience? Oh no. I feel so confused with Yuri licking my finger, yet so happy at the same time. Damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mind. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting a little. I take Yuri's hand and bite down her in— Oh, you bite down on it? Now we're even. Oh yes. Yes I did. I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Richter. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have healing powers. That's relieving. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and it will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this. Something I saw online, actually. Are we ready to move on to the next task? Creating a banner, paint tablets, 6 cups of water we need about. Do you mind fetching those for us? That name, though. Jonica. The strange thing about cutting yourself is if the blade's sharp enough and there's no sweat or such on your skin, it doesn't really hurt. First-hand experience, D-Ben? 6 cups of water. Funny. I like her. How would that be funny? She cut herself. There's no hiding it. I just know it. Yuri, is there anything you're hiding from me? No, not at all. Right, I figured. Like, if someone could actually make a good crossover of those, I would definitely play it. If you can make an actual good Neptunia and Doki Doki crossover that you could actually justify having both of them in the same universe or something like that, I'd play it, but I wouldn't know how to go about doing it with it also actually making proper common sense. Like, if you literally just force them together, then, like, it's gonna feel so awkward. If you just randomly drag and drop characters, like, that aren't even in the DDLC universe into a DDLC mod with, like, no explanation whatsoever, then it's just gonna feel so silly. I mean, I've seen Maki from Love Live and Tsumugi from K-On! In one of the mods I played earlier, like, that was back in April, I think. Well, yep, that's you, Yuri, alright. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. I'll get a towel right away. I see Yuri holding and staring intently at one of my pens on my desk. She must have gotten it out from one of the drawers. She looks around and quickly pockets it. I think nothing of it. She really must like pens. I entered the bedroom and kneeled down and back in front of her. She must like pens. Oh no, I'm out. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. I didn't want to use cold water. That's probably not going to get the pain off. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. I don't like pens. Ever. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers, wrapped around my wrists, send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. I must have been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the adventures transpired. That'll do it. White dots for stars. There's copies of Yuri's. I'm not a perverted Yuri. So, like, there's all these different universes with different Yuris. Some slightly differ from one another. The Yuri in the game is different from the Yuri in the chat. Yuri will always be Yuri. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring for Monday. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you Monday? Wait, I need to tell you something important. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we will do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and hang out, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much, but still. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Would you go out with me one day? I kind of like that about you. Well, your intensity is what I love about you. Oh, Monica? What? Monica? There's different kinds of Yuris. Different game mods. There's one that gets like 3-4 lines of dialogue and that's it. Like the K-On! Character got more screen time than Yuri. Yesterday was intense. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. She's been texting me a lot. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Ever heard of Lewd Yuri? Yes, that was Act 2 Yuri. Nah, just Yuri. Don't search it up, you'll regret it. Yuri is in character, or Yuri is in Girls Love, I mean, it could be Yuri with Yuri. Is that mod in Minecraft coming soon? Probably not. Highly unlikely. I was this close to saying, hey, pretty mama. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Look up Yuri, the only one. You look beautiful. Keys, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. It's just Yuri. Lewd Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I'm not looking that up. Lewd Yuri. This is definitely lewd and worthy too. Already died from all the previous Yuri fan art. Lewd Yuri face. I'm pretty sure I can't get away with showing this on screen. I've seen way looter stuff than this. Wait, she cuts her legs too? Yeah, those look like her legs, not just her arms. I mean, she's wearing the sweater, so even if she had cuts on her arms, I wouldn't be able to see them. Lewd Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Cern the Chaos Lewd. Angelius. That doesn't look like anything lewd to me. There's Ryan May that had bigger boobs in the Japanese version of the card. They got rid of her assets. They really shrunk them down in like the TCG. Psychic Commander. 20 times Yu-Gi-Oh cards were censored. There's probably a lot more than 20 cases where something was changed on a Yu-Gi-Oh card somewhere. People running about? How is that lewd? How did we get from, like, lewd Yuri to people running about? Although they always suffer in silence, they swear an oath to inevitably revolt. I offer on lewd Yuri to oppress people within, like, a few clicks. They believe they will have their freedom someday, and there's that guy getting whipped. You can if you want to get a community guideline strike. Yeah, I still don't understand exactly how oppressed people have so much defense for level 1 monster. Or as, like, more like how they have so much defense in the first place. They have like 2,000 defense. Like, you can kind of just hide behind them. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Of course, I'm not failing you anymore. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Let's go to the kitchen. Do you even lift? I carried that all the way here. Are you not impressed? I see now. Seems like I always underestimate you. That was wrong of me, sorry. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Ouch. Either I'm weak AF or she's pretty strong. Hey, hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not that I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly where D2 DLC's name came from. Doki Doki Do You Lift Club. Do you even lift, bro? I mean, that meme has even made its way into old school RuneScape. If you talk to the guy that shows up during emote clues, or like just after you kill his double agent during treasure trails, one of the lines of dialogue he could say is, "Brother, do you even lift?" I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate they were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too, but also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Just trust me on this one. I'm guessing it's from all the hentai, or the manga this guy read. Was that to me? Who else? I get no respect. I finally found your weakness, Richter. Please spare me. Mercy! Mercy! Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. She's satisfied enough for now. Natsuki starts to pull things out of her bag so he can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Where's the food coloring? To color the batter, of course. Even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite color. Cute idea. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. Baking's not just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? Yeah. I'll use the food coloring then. Just don't get too out of hand with it. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? It'll just take a little longer. Please, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. You really need to beat the crap out of it. First-hand experience. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? How'd you learn how to beat the crap out of it so hard? My dad. But I'm not going to talk about that now. To emphasize what she's doing, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing? Are you forgetting who did all the work? Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Really, I would. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster and sneakier. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. I use all my strength to hold her down. Holy crap, she's strong. I've been here for nearly an hour and a half, so this is probably where I'm gonna put it on hold for now. I'm honestly not sure. Multiple companies have nothing to do with Nintendo. So had I. I mean, feel free to come on voice chat with me, physicist. I'll definitely, continue talking about it there. For all we know, these might be the same companies that I brought up earlier in one of my Fuck These Copyright Claims videos. No way. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Yeah, I'll probably just stop here for now. Yeah, maybe Monday we can do it. Right, so yeah. See you guys later. Not sure if I'm gonna be continuing this tomorrow. There is work. So yeah, thanks for watching.